Hey there everybody, SOS versus Soulkey Part 2. Yeah, you can tell this is slightly dated because we're still in Altrazine, which was removed from the recent map pool. But hell, Code S stuff. Want to check it out? Gonna deal with a little bit slightly delayed games here. Game 1, pretty cool game. I was really huge fan of how SOS played that. If I could play anywhere near that kind of style, I mean, I would never lose, but I play in shitty ladder. But Soulkey would just muscle through that. We saw that this non-stop pressure from SOS that probably busts 99% of people in the world. All the zealot drops and run-bys and Phoenix play and void ray attacks. It was really cute. Like it shows like this higher level ability. But then he just ran up against tons of corruptors, mutas, and hydras and just got rolled over at the end of it because his Colossus tech was a little bit too delayed. Very, very early scout from this probe here. Likely be for some more damage, but the problem is that SOS is scouting in the totally wrong direction. Altrazine was an interesting map because some maps now have this, like this guaranteed base. It was just so expected that people were going to macro that cheese builds worked really, really often and really, really well. The Overlord scouting the right direction. We ain't going to get there in time. Cross scouting here from the Zerg player, so he's not going to be able to see that with that drone. And it's going to be a low ground base. Now, the important thing that the Protoss player is likely going to want to do is maybe throw down a pylon here and cannons up here, something that can cover the ramp. This is really what cannon rushing is about these days, not necessarily just denying a base, but being able to take care of the ramp. Skirts outside of that. See, there isn't a hatch down. Is he going to hide the probe? Hide the probe. It looks like it's going to be a 3-hatch opening. Maybe not. Looked like it was going to be, but he throws down that pool now. We can see how much minerals he had. He actually did want to go for a 3-hatch opening. Now, this probe should see us. Oh, there is a cannon. Where's that cannon? It's at home. Okay, that makes sense. I think what was the problem, we can see that if we go to the vision of Soulkey, he does not know there's a probe out here. Now, this hatch is really close to being finished. Same with the pool. Oh, wow. Bad positioning on that first cannon. I had to cancel it. We gonna see the drone pull? No, he's not gonna drone pull for this. He's actually gonna fight this one drone though. 2 spines go down. 3 spines. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't like the positioning of it being that close. 3 cannons. The one in the back should finish up though before these guys can really get in there. Big pull of everything. Throws down a pylon there. Just trying to block as much as he can. All the cannons finish up. This spine is in range. That's why I was a little weirded out. And he's just going to GG. I was pretty weirded out by the positioning of these spines. I think he probably could have put down the one. Or just sacked this hatch altogether. Got out a few lings. Took this other base. And then just kept the Protoss player from controlling this ramp. I don't think Soulkey handled that ideally. Units wise, still tied in workers. Maybe got out of that a little soon, but with this amount of commitment, like let this other, well, if he canceled the hatch, he probably would have canceled most of the cannons. Still, I think Soulkey maybe could have handled that better. Anyways, SeKo Starcraft, we're going off to game number 3.